Your next topic is fundamental concepts of integrated reporting, and there are 21 questions. First question: the fundamental concepts defined by the IIRC, International Integrated Reporting Council, are value creation, yes, value creation process, and the six capitals. Yes, these are the three fundamental concepts. If you have read your outline, your theory, you would know this is the right answer. And no business activity, no business model, no external environment. These are the three fundamental concepts discussed in this subunit. Next, the fundamental concepts of integrated reporting as defined by IIRC. I think it's just a repetition of the question. Value creation, the value creation process, and six capital. Just the same question. Which statement about the value creation is false? Value created for others that is considered material should be included in the integrated report. This is true. It's a correct statement. We are to find the false one. Value is created both for the organization as well as for its external environment. This is absolutely correct statement. Nothing wrong with it. Value creation is one of the three fundamental concepts of integrated reporting. This is true as well. We discussed in the previous two questions. Because externalities of value creation do not affect the organization, they do. Externalities do affect the organization. They should not be included in integrated report. No, they should be. The correct statement, this is incorrect, in fact, the false one. Because externalities of value creation, they do affect the business. They affect the organization. They should be included in the integrated report. This is the false statement, hence our right answer. Which or what is not one of the six capitals defined by the IR framework? Intellectual capital, yes. Social and relationship capital, yes. Manufactured capital, yes. Financial capital, yes. Human capital, yes. But there is no such thing as environmental capital. It's natural capital, not environmental capital. This is not one of the six capitals as per the IR framework. Which statement about the capitals is false? Every organization should address the six capitals in its integrated report. This is the false statement. You should discuss or address only those capitals that are relevant and related to your business. You don't need to discuss all the six capitals. Maybe for me, for our business, for our training organization, natural capital has no impact whatsoever. So in my integrated report, I'm not going to discuss the natural capital. So this is false. Then rest of these must be correct. The capitals can decrease, yes, can increase or be transformed due to the regular course of business. It's a correct statement. Value can be created in any of the six capitals and is not necessarily measured in financial capital. This is true as well. An integrated report does not have to be structured along the six capitals. Yes, you can report or address any capital that is relevant for your business. So we got A as our correct option. Next. An integrated report. What is the difference between outputs of business activities and outcomes? Outputs are results in the form of physical products. Wrong. Some businesses, they are in service sector, so their output is going to be an intangible product, not a physical product. So this is wrong. Do not go any further. This is an incorrect statement. Outputs can be physical, they can be intangible. Wrong. Outputs are the results in the form of products, yes, and services, yes. And their impact, outcomes are these results measured in financial capital term. No, outcomes can be non-financial also. Wrong. Outputs are results in the form of all products created. Outcomes are unwanted externalities. There could be positive externalities also. And remember, outcomes could be services as well. Outputs could be services as well. So then it has to be the outputs are results in the form of products, services, byproducts, and waste. Correct? First part of this option is correct. Outcomes are the effects of these outputs on the capital, the six capitals that we previously discussed. So this is your right option. A company's social license to operate is the result of. Social license to operate is enshrined by your good relationship with customers. You provide them value for money. With suppliers, you make them payment on time. With bankers, you make the payment of interest and principal on time. You do not pollute the environment. So when you interact positively with your stakeholders, customers, suppliers, this interaction will give you social license to operate in a society. Right? So they are the outcomes of interaction with the customers, with the suppliers, with the other stakeholders. So social license to operate is not the result of 6 capitals or company's outlook or any financial reward or return that we generate for our fund providers. Which of the following is included in the integrated report? Only financial, manufactured and intellectual capital. Why not natural capital? Why not social and relationship capital? So it's incorrect. Material value created for others and externalities. Absolutely right. This is a correct option. Material value created for the company, but not for the external environment. Wrong. That is too narrow in its focus. Social and relationship capital, but not negative externalities. Negative and positive externalities, they both must be given. So that means B is the right option. Material value created for others and externalities. Next. The 6 capitals defined in the framework include environmental capital. There is no such thing. Manufactured capital, correct. Environmental capital, no. Financial capital, yes. Non-financial capital, no. There is no such term. Intellectual capital, yes. Human capital, yes. That's the right option. According to the IR framework, value creation depends on sources known as capitals. Which of the following is true statement about the capitals? Value creation occurs only when the total of capitals increases. Wrong. Some capitals increase, some capitals decrease, some transform. So this is not the condition. This is not true. Every company should address the 6 capitals in its integrated report. No. Only those capitals that are relevant, that should be addressed. The capitals are affected by the regular course of business. Absolutely right. That's true. Value is necessarily measured in financial capital. No, there are other capitals as well. Natural capital, human capital, social and relationship capital, intellectual capital, manufactured capital. Why financial capital only? So this is incorrect. Question 11. According to the International Integrated Reporting Council, manufactured capital is a source of value creation for a company. What is a manufactured capital? It consists of the environment, resources used. This is not correct. This is the natural capital. Manufactured capital is obtained through financing. No, that would be the financial capital. Manufactured capital must be presented in an integrated report, not necessarily. You can and you should only address those capitals that are relevant for your business. So manufactured capital includes roads, dams, bridges, airports, not necessarily yours. So they are not owned by you, but they help you in running your business. So that's C, the right option. In economic conditions, an economic condition may affect a company's ability to create value. It is an example of which influencing factor? Governance. No, governance is basically an oversight, a structure within the organization that keeps an eye on how the business is performing and how the company is going to create value. External environment, yes, that is true. An economic condition may affect a company's ability to create value. It is an example of which influencing factor? External environment. External environment in which a company operates includes political conditions, economic conditions, technological conditions, societal issues, and the environmental changes. Strategy and resource allocation. Strategy and resource allocation, they describe or they define how the company will best use its resources to pursue its strategy so as to achieve the mission. And finally, performance. When we say performance, that is the performance measurement, how well or to what extent have we been able to reach our strategic objectives, to what extent have we achieved our strategic objectives. So that's not the right option. The fundamental concepts defined by the International Integrated Reporting Councils include value creation. One, there are 3 fundamental concepts: value creation, value creation process and the sixth capital, not governance or content elements that we will discuss in the next subunit, and the guiding principles also in the next subunit. So that's D for you. What is value creation? Value creation for others is not included in the integrated report. No. Material value created even for others should be included in the integrated report. Value creation is always measured in financial terms? No, absolutely no. It could be non-financial terms. Value creation is unaffected by externalities because they are not included in integrated report. They are. Externalities, whether positive or negative, they are included in our integrated report. Then it has to be A. Value creation depends on sources affected by the regular course of business. Absolutely right. When you say sources, we mean six capitals: financial, manufactured, human, social and relationship, intellectual, as well as natural. So that makes A to be the correct option. One of the six capitals defined in the integrated reporting framework is the natural capital, yes. Own capital, no, there is no such capital. Equity capital, no. Product capital, no. Which statement about the capitals in an integrated report is true? The capitals are not affected by the regular course of business. Wrong. Capitals are affected by the regular course of business. So this is incorrect. Value can be created in any of the six capitals. Up to this, fine. And is always measured in dollars. No, that is wrong. Not always in dollars. Not always in financial terms. Wrong. An integrated report does not have to be structured based on the six capitals. That's true. You will only address those capitals that are relevant for your business. D. The change in value of capitals must be disclosed in the supplement to the integrated report. There is no such requirement. That's why C is the right answer. Outcomes are an element of the value creation process. They are the result of business activities. Now, the result of business activities are the outputs, products, services, waste, byproducts. Outcomes are controlled by the organization? No. Outcomes are influenced by the output we generate. Wrong. Outcomes are effects of outputs on the six capitals. Absolutely right. If you have done the value creation process model in detail, you would know that outputs, what we produce, the product, service, byproduct or waste, these have some effects on our capitals that not we necessarily own them. So the effect of these outputs we generate, effect of these output is called outcomes. So that makes C to be the correct option. Products and services, that's output, not outcome. According to the integrated reporting framework, the six capitals are affected by the financials return to providers, that's just the financial capital. Regular course of business, yes. Six capitals are affected by the regular course of business. Relationship with the stakeholders, that is the social and relationship capital. Outcomes of interaction with the customer, that is the social license to operate. According to IIRC, natural capital is a source of value creation. Yes. What is natural capital? Natural capital is non-renewable. No, it can be renewable also. Is obtained through financing. That is the financial capital. Natural capital consists of the environmental resources. True, true, true. Must be present in an integrated report. Not necessarily. Natural capital, like for our training for FTC Global, natural capital is not relevant. We don't need to address natural capital. So it must not be or may not be present in my integrated report. Right? So it's just, we have discussed this point earlier. A proper oversight structure may affect a company's ability to create value. Oversight structure means governance. Which of the following is the relevant content element? Clearly, look no further. This is governance. That's the oversight structure. And last, a leading manufacturer of electric vehicles has accumulated customers' driving interaction data through its unique pilot driver assist program. So you have accumulated customer driving data for your pilot project. This is quite a useful information which you will use to develop a self-driving car. This data will be used to further develop more advanced autonomous features that the company plans to implement in the near future on its most popular model. I'm sure you would know Tesla Autopilot, BMW autopilot, autonomous driving. So this is the future. So what we have here in integrated reporting, the system used to accumulate and analyze the driving data is best categorized as natural capital, no; manufactured capital, no; human capital, no; it's intellectual capital, it's an intangible knowledge. So that completes your fundamental concepts of integrated reporting.